All right, so I want to set up a Keyboard Maestro shortcut that I can use with my StreamDeck. So I have a single button to push to run this reload config inside of my shell. So inside of iTerm, I can use this to make changes to my startup files and then reload those startup files. It'll save me the time of maybe opening up a new tab to launch a new shell to just be able to run the reload config function and have it reload my startup files. So over on the right, I'm starting out with the definition of a new macro inside of Keyboard Maestro. Thought it might be fun just to record my thought process behind this. So first thing I'm going to do here is I want to be able to paste in the text with reload config. So I'll add that, and then I'll put in reload underscore config. And I'll put a new line in here and see if it includes that as well to execute it. All right, so now if I open up the StreamDeck config, let's put this, I've got a couple of these set up. I'm going to go to the right one. I believe that's the one I want. And under iTerm, yep, okay, I have some previous macros set up here. Just copy this one, paste it, and we'll just call this reload config. No buttons yet for this, but I think it's fine just to leave the text here. And I'll pick the new reload config macro that I just set up. And then hop over, well, actually I'll need to close StreamDeck. I don't need that again anyways. Got the button set up here. If I push this button, okay, hey, it pastes in the text, but it's starting a multi-line input. So I need to do something over inside of Keyboard Maestro in this macro to fix that. So I actually submit the command and run it. Okay, so let's just take a look at what we have here for actions. These are little templates of things you can do. Let's do type. Actually, I think if we just type a key, type a keystroke, let's try that. Get rid of the return there. I don't need that. And yeah, return is the one I want to simulate. Come over here and just push my button again. There it goes. Now, the only thing I'm thinking here is, let's just say I'm in the middle of typing something. In that case, if I push the button, of course, it's not really going to hurt anything unless I had something painful that I already started to type out, like a command to remove some files. So let's do this. If I have some stuff typed out here, I would like to Control C first, just to clear the line. Now, that's something I have set up in my fish config. But because I have that, I should be able to copy this action here for a keystroke, drag it up before I actually type out reload config, do Control C. All right, so now let's come over here and let's do the, push my button again on the StreamDeck, and there you go. So that looks great. Now, the only thing I might want to do, because typically when I use reload config, this is completely optional. I might take and copy this and just see what this looks like here. To clear, run the clear command. Actually, you know what? I have a shortcut key set up for that, so I'll get rid of that. Right after return, I'll do Command K. You can see what that looks like over here when I push the button now, hopefully. There you go, clears it out. So I've got a new screen to work with, and I've reloaded my config. So for example, over in my startup files, if I were to change something here and just echo foo, all right, come back here right now. If I do PRD, which is the function I am editing there, you can see it just prints out the path. If I push my magic button to reload the config and run PRD again, there you go. I've got the echo foo comes out before the path. So that's how I can change my startup files and quickly reload them without needing to perhaps open up a new tab, close old tabs, etc.